Hey everyone, it's Lonnie, and today I thought it would be fun to play with some paints. Some other cutout type things that we could use for stencils. I've got a few things here. I've got these butterflies that I cut out of a piece of paper, and I've got some circles and some hearts. And I thought it would be fun just to play around. And also, I got this idea about baby wipes from Carrie the Crafter. That's C-E-R-I, the Crafter. And so I thought I would like to try that as well. So I got these baby wipes at the dollar store. And so I just want to see what we will come up with. If it looks promising, we'll keep going. Okay, I'm going to use this card here. See what happens. I got red and white on my palette. Will it give me pink? Or will it just give me a lighter red? I probably need to add some yellow. Oh, that would give me orange. Oh, I should have added purple. Well, maybe we'll just go the citrusy route. I should have used something else. So all it's doing is smearing the paint on this. And it's soaking it up so much. I am probably use that as a background. Okay, I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna grab something else. And yet I want to try this other thing that Carrie the Crafter mentioned, and that was once he has used up a baby wipe and it's all pretty much dirty. I think this is what he was saying he does. He just puts it, and I don't know exactly how he does this, I haven't seen, but he was referring to something about after he finishes with it, he'll use it on another project. So I thought, well, maybe this is what he does. And maybe he uses his card to smear it. And too, I was just thinking, for those of us who make fabric paper, this could probably be an addition to that. You could add this as a layer. Okay, I'm just gonna put this away. So this is what happens when you play. You get these ideas. And you wonder what something's gonna look like. Okay, that didn't terribly well work. Let's see. And now I'm wiping. Aren't you just so glad you tuned in today? So basically, what started out as a Valentine project has now morphed into something, I don't know, tropical. Got orange and yellow. Because I really don't know what I'm doing when it comes to mixing paint, so you get to learn from my mistakes. I know red and blue makes purple. I wasn't really wanting purple though. I don't know. But look how covered this is right now. And if those were nicer colors, I would... Well, it's nothing wrong with the colors. It's not the colors I usually work with, so... Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to grab a clean baby wipe. And I'm gonna just, let's see, maybe we could save this and maybe put some brown. What the hey, we got some I don't really have a backdrop, I don't. Let me just cover up some of the white stuff here. So this paper is, well, it's from the dollar store and it was marked cardstock, but it's not really thick. So I just thought, try it. And it's actually quite smooth, which is, I guess, what is surprising me. It's smooth like cardstock, but it's not really thick. So with the baby wipe, you can, with a clean one, you can pick up some colors if it's too much. I think I'm gonna end up going through quite a few of these baby wipes. Alright, so what I was thinking, maybe we could, because these are more like butterfly colors, yellow, orange, brown, maybe we could just start gently. What color would complement orange, brown, and yellow? I think I'm gonna put my color in here. Maybe you can see some of that. All right, so what color? Because acrylics layer, correct? So if I did some oh, I've got gold. Why do I always go for the gold right away? Blue and orange could work. Could, I'm not saying it will in this case. Just gonna try a little bit of this. It's a pretty blue. It's not solid, but that's okay, right? We don't really need it to be solid. We got the shape. I guess I moved down. What else? Denim. I haven't used this one before. Denim is a blue also, like jeans. Sometimes when you play, it doesn't really look like it's gonna amount to anything. Ooh, I got an outline there from the previous. That's kind of nice. I like that. And I don't mind the denim and the other blue. What was the other blue? Light blue. Azul. Alright, I'm just going to keep going with this one. I do like the blue. Oops. Gotta be careful not to move the paper. Again, this will end up being somewhat abstract because I'm not getting a super clear image because I'm moving it around. But it still kind of looks like a butterfly, right? Alright, so then I think I'm going to come over here. I think now I will go for the gold. At least I did something else instead of only gold. But I can't help it. I just really like gold. And two, because we have blue in here, it's going to kind of mix. It'll be interesting. So we'll be able to use this as a background. And it will be unique. And yes, I realize I'm getting all the things everywhere. That's okay. And yes, I realize I'm making striped butterflies. I'm okay with that too. Sometimes you just have to have, and I didn't even think this was fun at the beginning, but the more I'm getting my fingers dirty, the more fun it seems to be getting. So it's just surprising to me how you can have one idea, and that is to put some paint on something, and then it just becomes this thing. And then in the end you end up with something that wasn't there before. And I'm learning about myself, the fact that I didn't know I enjoyed this stuff. So if I can learn to appreciate making a mess, then I think pretty well everybody can. Okay, I'm gonna put that piece of paper to the side. And I'm going to clean this. Okay, so we have butterflies. Do we need some circles yet? I bought this big container thinking I was going to need it for spackling. So now I need it for this because why not? And mix that in with a little gold. Sorry, I moved out of frame with my colors. All right, let's just I just wanted to see what one swipe would do. It's certainly not like spackling, but that's okay. I'll just grab some spots here that have nothing on them. I just kind of wanted to get a little bit of a hint of a shape of a circle. I think what I'm learning here is you really can't go wrong, because you can use this for something. So I kind of feel like that tan color just I don't know, like it gave the rest a little bit, I don't know. the tan muted the whole thing a little bit so that the other colors could pop a little bit more. How does that sound? Okay, I'm gonna put this aside for now and let it dry. Well, I made this yesterday and I decided I don't hate it, so I'm gonna keep going. What I think I want to do is cut these in strips and then decorate them and put them on a paper clip and make, well, how about we just go and see what happens. So my paper clips that I'm using are not quite 2 inches. So maybe 1.5 inches for these. And two, I was thinking of putting this verse on, but that won't be wide enough. So I'll have to think of something else. I don't have any bigger paper clips, or I would use those. However, let me try a couple at 2 inches. I think I may have another idea. I'll do some at 2 and I'll do some at 1.5. Because 2 inches should be, that would work for that stamp. Okay. So what I was thinking is if I fold them in half like so, maybe it won't be in half. Oh, this is stuck. Okay. So not where the end shows up there, but on the long side. Okay, skinnier one. I guess most of these are 2 inches. Okay, so I'll have to think of something else to do for those. Anyways, I'll do the paper clip ones and kind of figure out what I want to do here. The paper clip ones, I could probably do all the way to half. Like so. And then kind of glue it. I'm going to use my tacky, high tack, just to put it in by the paper clip to seal that in. And then maybe switch to my other glue for the rest of it. I could have decorated them first, but at this point, I kind of want to see where things are going to end up. I got these clothespins, decorative clothespins at the dollar store. So I was thinking of using those as well. Okay, so first we're going to get the glue in there good. And then I will either trim it or ink it. Maybe both. Got glue coming out. So first I'll trim it. I'll ink it later. Alright, so one more paper clip on the long side. So yeah, just putting the high-tack stuff next to the clip so that it will seal that in quickly. I think the high-tack stuff dries fairly quickly. And then finish it off with that. And that's the Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. And try not to make a mess with the glue. Okay, so I just kept working when the furnace was on. I needed to get the stamp on here so that it would hopefully dry. And I'm hoping that my choice of ink is gonna work out. So I did outline some of the butterflies, and I will outline the rest of them as well. Now I'm just putting some leaves on just to add a little bit more interest. I'm kind of hoping to downplay the orange a little bit by adding a few other things. Let me know if you think in the end whether it worked or not, because I'm still learning. I don't know everything there is to know about these things. Again, I'm hoping the ink will stay on the acrylic base. If not, then I should have used my stays on, but I only have black. I really didn't want to add all black. And now with these paper clips, I'm just gonna put a little work surface down here. Crafting room is scarce. I think that law applies. It doesn't matter how much room you have. It probably is not ever going to be enough. So we make do with what we have. So with this leaf stamp, I'm going to just kind of Okay, I need more room. Maybe come in one side and go off the other. And then do the same over here. Except I should have gone over here. Something like that. Okay. Let those dry for a bit. What about the other side? I think that's going to be my front. And same with that one. Alright, do I need any leaves? Any more leaves over here? Maybe on the bottom. Okay, that's one. I still want to outline those butterflies, so I think that one's okay. And that one has the verse. So these wide ones, I did put the verse. Therefore, if any man is in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17. So I wanted to make sure I had that on there. With the small ones, I probably won't do that because there's not enough room. I could probably write something on the back later. Okay, so this one's outlined. That's outlined. So I got 3 left to outline. So basically I'm just taking my Sharpie and roughly outlining the butterflies. Giving them some kind of crazy antennas. Not outlining them all, I guess. Okay, so that one's good. This one. It's hard to outline them exactly because they're not, they're not exactly uniform and the stamp didn't come out clean. And that's okay. I wasn't really going for clean, like I said yesterday, abstract. And yes, I did let this dry from yesterday because it was pretty wet. Okay, something like that. Then face the verse that way. Okay, so because I'm going to be using the paper clips on the wider ones, they don't actually need to be a smaller size because they're going to likely hang from the top. And then the clothespin not paperclip. The clothespin is going to act as a tab, I guess. So I think because, I mean, I could, do I want to glue it? You know, this could act like, can it? Let me see. What have I got? Something a little on this stiff side here. If I put it over here, and if I glued the clothespin to the bookmark, this would act like, you know, you could still move it. Even if you couldn't open it, you could still move it to a different page. I think I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go here. Alright, so before I do that, I do think I want to round and ink the corners. And I like this size. Like lengthwise, I like this size. So I guess it depends on how much of the I might actually trim the bottom and then go a little higher up on this one, because I could. So roughly there. And then I'm just gonna trim it under the, and then, you know, I could do that ribbon thing, banner thing. Like so. Then I wouldn't round these, but I would like to round the top ones. Like that. And then ink the edges. Go around the top too. This just hides the white. It gives a little more definition. It finishes off nicely. And if I wanted to just get a little more brown on the actual bookmark. It was actually my son's idea to add leaves. He said it looked like a fall theme. I wasn't necessarily going for fall, but hey, why not? Okay, corner. And I do like the idea. I always wanted to do like a banner, something or other. And I think this is actually the first time where that's actually being fulfilled here. I know you probably can't see the difference that the outlining or the inking is making, but I can see it and I like it. I don't think I need to do the back, but looks like I need to trim that one a little bit though. Ink is good, but sometimes you still need to trim. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one. And then let's see, for this one, the verse goes all the way to the bottom, so this one can be a little longer. I can't do the banner on that one. However, I can still round the corners and ink. Try to fold it nicely. Corners. Okay, so I'm gonna probably keep working while the furnace is on, and then I'll catch up with you when it stops. Okay, so I pretty much inked around all of them except these two little guys. I did round all the corners. And I also started taking my Jelly Roll pen, the white one. This one, Jelly Roll by Sakura. It's an 08. And what I'm doing is just lightening certain sections up. I'm putting dots around the inside of the butterfly. It seems to be staying all right on the acrylic. And then just randomly doing the 3-dot. In Zentangle World, it's called Therefore. But I just thought it would lighten it up a little bit. Not too worried about it, so just a little accent. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't have that stickle, what's it called? It's like these raised dots. I don't know what they're about, but anyways, I don't have them. I haven't seen them yet. I might get them, I might not, I don't know. At this point I'm not really missing them. Okay, so that might lighten things up a little bit. So this one I guess I've completed. I did put glue on the inside of the clothespin, but you can still use this as a bookmark and slide it over a page. So then there's I'm using my high tack because it actually says semi-porous wood ceramics. So this is kind of wood. I'm not putting too much on. I figure it's no big deal if it down the road comes unattached, because it'll still be what it is, and that's a decorative clothespin. So yeah, that will still work as a bookmark. And couple more to do, and then I can work on those little paper clip. Kind of looking forward to those because I was originally planning to do that with all of these. But these are cool too. I like them. Just goes to show you can start a project, not like it, and then it will grow on you as you progress. All right, so that's our bookmark with the clothespins. They're all a little different, and that's okay. I like that too. Each one is unique. Now for these ones, if they were too bright, I was thinking of putting like a veil in front of them, but I don't really think that's necessary anymore. I've kind of gotten used to them being bold. I'll call it bold. But then I was thinking we could decorate them a little bit. And I kind of like that. Might be a little bigger than a little bit wide. But I think I'm going to trim it first and then maybe work this in over top. I don't really want to cut it because I don't know if it will hold together. If I dangle it over top like so, then I could glue it here. Just a little glue. Maybe that will need this one as well. I'm sure the Barely Art would work eventually, but I want it to stick now. Not that I'm impatient or anything, just, you know. Okay, I'm going to let that one rest upside down for a bit. Then, same idea with this one. Just trim it. Fold it or dangle it over. Feed it through the paper clip. Run it along the edge. And you can fold it over at whatever point. Okay. Oh, sure. Don't tell me it needs the combination. Okay, so now I got glue on my fingers and it keeps sticking to my fingers. Okay, I'll just I might have to put something on top of that just to weigh it down for a bit. Alright, going back to this one, it seems to have stuck. But now it's sticking up there. Alright, I give in. I will glue it on both sides. This will dry clear anyway, so that's alright. Okay, so then just a little lace looks a little plain. So I was thinking maybe some bling. And I think smaller bling would be in order. Maybe some, they're called pearl stickers, but I think they look more like rhinestones. They're obviously metallic. I was thinking something like so. And I just cut a few off. I'm guessing they're gonna stick. I don't know, maybe they need a little help too. One time I took some off and they weren't even stuck on there. The glue had stayed on the packaging, so something like that. Let's see. Oh, that one's, yeah, it comes off. A little glue, but not probably a good idea. Okay. Stick to my glue, my darling. Okay, there. And there. That might even go through the lace and stick to the bookmark. So something like that. And then let's see, cover up all the glue things, all the glue bottles. All right, now let's grab one of my journals here. And we'll try on so here's a page and there goes the paper clip. The paper clip can go on the side. It's like an altered paper clip, I suppose. Then the bookmark can go on another page. And it can go, pardon me, can go on the right side or the left. It's not fussy, like so. Like that. I like it. I hope you like it. I hope you try something fun that maybe you haven't tried before. And with that, I wish you a great rest of the week, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.